Okay. Hi, my name is Jackie Wood, and I am the Public Services Coordinator or Public Services Librarian at the Marshall Public Library. Today, I'm going to be presenting about um, a multilingual story time that I've been doing at the Marshall Public Library. So my presentation is called Building Community Through a Multilingual Story Time, and this is my year one report. I'm going to turn off my camera and just focus on the presentation. So let's jump right in. Okay, so when I was after our first year of doing our multilingual story time, our early childhood librarian and I sat down and did a report, or we did a review together, and we used the 4 F's of active reviewing as our way to go through what we had done. And so the 4 F's are facts, feelings, findings, and future. So we looked at the facts of what we did, the feelings that we experienced ourselves, as well as the feelings we were trying to create. And then our findings so far, and then what we saw for the future of this program. So first, we have the facts. Here are some facts and program statistics that we gathered. We had a bit of a slow start, but things quickly picked up as we learned along the way. I will share more about what we learned during the findings section of this presentation, but let's start by reviewing our facts here. So we did a monthly presentation. We started in September of 2022 and ran through May of 2023. And you can see here, every month we would spotlight a different language. And we had a community member who spoke that language who would come in and do the presentation. So we did languages like Spanish, French, Swedish, Mandarin Chinese, Hindi, Tagalog. We had a native Hawaiian, and then we did an Arabic Ramadan story time. So right here, I'm going to pause for just a second and talking about the facts. We kind of started with a very shaky idea of what we wanted to do, and then we quickly realized that we needed to narrow our focus and think about what matters most. So we created a mission and vision statement, which I will share, but we wanted to make sure that we aligned our program with best practices. And so we found that one of the core competencies of ALSC, which is the Association of Library Services for Children, that core competency talked about the ability to embrace diversity, offer compassion, and empathize with individuals from different backgrounds or cultures. And so that's what we wanted to be able to do with our multilingual story time, is we wanted to present a program that would help children to learn about and embrace diversity by being exposed to cultures that were different from their own. So with that, our mission and vision statement that we created. Our mission statement states that through exposure to books and stories from languages other than English, we hope to build community by seeing the commonalities across cultures, learning new things together, and enlarging our capacity for empathy and respect for others. And our vision statement says that we will be intentional in including stories from native speakers of languages from within our own community. And so, as I mentioned, we tried to make sure that the people who we brought in each month were people who were native speakers of the language, so that they were sharing their own culture and their own language with the children present at these programs. So now that we've talked a little about the facts and the mission and vision statement that we created, we're going to jump into our feelings section. So in thinking about feelings, we wanted to capture both how we felt as well as the feelings we were trying to create, as I mentioned. So this is a picture from our Chinese story time. And some of the words that we put in our report for feelings that describe the experiences that we had was heartwarming, fun, magical, special, educational, connected, and we try to create a warm and welcoming space for our presenters as well as our participants. So when I think about our multilingual story time and the feeling, the word that particularly, the connected word, is one that I really want to emphasize, because this is about building connections in our community and having people learn and share together is how we build connections and as we grow as a community. So one personal note that I wanted to bring up here, this is from another one of our story times. This is from our Hindi Diwali story time. And this was a personal favorite of mine. We had this whole family. This is the mother and father here, and then there are two twin children who came in, and this was a big turning point in our program. This was the prior to this program, it had been mostly staff members like myself. I did our Spanish story time. I had another staff member who did our French story time. And the Swedish story time was done by a staff member's daughter-in-law. But this was our first one really done by an outside community member. Community members, it was the whole family, as I mentioned. And from this story time, things really took off. We were able to connect with another family who had come to support. The two dads worked together at Idaho State University, and the other father and his wife volunteered to do our Arabic Ramadan story time. And so that was really when we felt like we were really making a difference and people were feeling the connection and the power of these story times. And so I just wanted to share a little bit about that personal favorite story and how this really made a difference for our program. Next, some of our other findings. So I want to preface this by saying these were the lessons that we learned that helped us adapt the program to better meet the needs of our community. I share this with you in the hope that you can use it in either starting up your own program or in evaluating any programs you are currently struggling with. So the findings, we broke them down into specific categories. So first we looked at the timing of our program. We really wanted to make sure that this was something that the whole family could come to. We had originally started our programs on a Wednesday evening, and we found that we got lots of moms and children, but weren't seeing a lot of dads or whole families coming together. And so actually, due to circumstances that were not ours, we switched to Saturday mornings in December, because our library has December hours. And anyway, when we switched to Saturday mornings, it really made a big difference in being able to see whole families coming to the program and being able to enjoy the program together. Variety is our next category. So we found we had the most success when there was many things being presented. So whether it's people brought in music or food or craft or things that really engage people and not just sitting and listening to a book, but lots of different ways. We had people who came and taught us familiar nursery rhymes in a different language. Like I think of our Chinese story time where they taught us head, shoulders, knees, and toes in Chinese. I wish that I could still tell you how to say head, shoulders, knees, and toes in Chinese, but I don't. Another category, individualization. So we found that it worked best to create individual posters and flyers, that were specific to that program. So again, this happened in December when we switched from Wednesday night to Saturday. At first, our posters were just a series of times and dates and just a very generic poster that said multilingual story time. But in December, because we were switching our time and date, we decided to do one that specifically looked at our Swedish Christmas in Sweden program, and we had a lot more attendance. People were excited to see what was going to be involved in this program. And so then we continued to do that from there on out. So we individualized every single month. We did a new flyer and poster that was specific to the cultural language that we were focusing on that month. So I've got a few more findings here. Word of mouth. We found that we didn't necessarily know where to find the community members. So for example, I couldn't have told you before this where to find other Filipino people in our community, but our Filipino storyteller who had come in did know where they were, and they spread the word and people came out to support them. So word of mouth is a very important element in our Storytime program. Authenticity is our next one. So we wanted to make sure, and this goes back to our vision about being intentional in what we're including, but we wanted authentic stories from the perspective of people who are in that culture. So for example, when I did my Puerto Rican story time that was in Spanish, I had books that were actual Puerto Rican folktales written by someone who was actually Puerto Rican. Same thing with our Hindi India story time. We made sure that the authors were authentically from that culture so that they were best representing, again, their own culture and language. So the last of our findings here is contact. I have found, as we have continued moving forward with this program, that there's so much value in sitting down with each individual presenter and talking about what the expectation is, what's going to come next, talking through ideas, how to make things happen. So contact, one-on-one contact, so much more effective than we were trying to reach people through email or phone calls, but that one-on-one personal connection and contact was really valuable. Okay, so those were our findings. So what we found that were our lessons learned after our first year. So then after that, we sat down and we looked at, well, what's the future? What comes next? And so in talking about, so now we're into our second year. And so we wanted to, as we sat down after our first year, like I said, we wanted to know what do we want to focus on during this second year of the program. So here are the things that we jotted down. So planning ahead as much as possible. We wanted to be able to have a plan for the whole year versus, okay, what are we going to do next month? What are we going to do next month? So that we can really talk up and prepare people for what was coming next. So that at, say, our October story time, we can say, okay, come back in November and we're going to be doing this language, this culture. Because we didn't have so much of that in the first year. But we also wanted to, the first year we ran September to May. September was a little bit chaotic because we were still coming off of summer reading and dealing with all that entails, and starting up a new year of just our regular story time program. So we decided that our second year we would only run October to May, and take a break over the summer still. Book displays. I talked about having authentic books, having those book displays up in advance. This goes back to our planning as much ahead as possible, having the books ordered plenty in advance so that we can have a display out before the actual story time as part of our advertising. Some other things we talked about is utilizing all of our resources for advertising, using our social media pages, different community boards around town. I mentioned that one of our lessons learned was word of mouth, knowing where to find the communities, having people like talking about it, having people talk about it. and just really advertising and advertising and advertising as much as possible. Another thing that we created a list. I didn't put the entire list here, but we wanted to spotlight languages not done in year one. We have found that Pocatello is really a much more diverse place than we would have originally thought. And we have lots of little pockets of communities throughout Pocatello. And so we wanted to make sure that people knew all of these different people and cultures and languages that are present here in our community. And so we made a list. I showed you the list of the languages we had done. So a few specific examples that came to mind, and some that we've actually been able to do already in this year too, is we want to do a Greek story time because we have a Greek Orthodox church here in our community. One that I'm still hoping to work on for this year is we want to do a Hebrew story time because we have a synagogue here in Pocatello. So those are a couple of examples of the new languages we wanted to make sure to spotlight in year two. And then the last of our goals for our year two was to do a special thank you to presenters. And we didn't want necessarily anything big, but these are people who are taking the time out of their busy lives, doing something that might be a little bit out of their comfort zone and coming in and presenting and reading and sharing something that might be very, very personal to them. And so we wanted to make sure that we did a special thank you. So this year we've actually been doing just a little poster that says thank you from the Marshall Public Library, and myself and our children's services librarian has been signing it, and it's just made a bit of a difference just to see them get a special thanks for coming in and being presenter for us. So those were our future goals. We talked about our feelings, our findings, our future. We talked about the facts of the program. And so I just want to end with this conclusion. So we hope to continue to build on the success that we have had and to use this as an opportunity to make the library an even more warm and welcoming space for all the members of our community, because everyone deserves to see themselves at the library. And I cannot stress the importance too much of community outreach opportunities such as this, getting to know who's in your community, what their needs are, how we can better serve and create just a welcoming space in our libraries. I also want to take this opportunity to plug ICFL's Welcoming Libraries grant. This is a grant that's available through the Idaho Commission for Libraries that will help you to, maybe if this is a story time that you want to do and you want to be able to purchase some books, the Welcoming Libraries grant would be an opportunity to help fund a program like this. So I just wanted to put a quick plug in for that. With that, there are some of the references that I made during my presentation. I hope that you have enjoyed learning a little bit more about my multilingual story time at the Marshall Public Library. And I have here my contact information. If you ever want to reach out and ask me any questions, feel free to do so.